Good noon everyone, welcome back to your beloved drawback chess speedrun series, where a loss is considered impossible and I still have a perfect 100% win rate after years of videos. And without any further ado, let's get into today's content. Today we are finally going to reach that absolutely diabolical 7000 rating checkpoint. Things won't be so easy anymore. Monkey C, you can only capture with piece types that your opponent has captured with. Absolutely impossible. Reveal drawback to opponent. E4. E5. Okay, so his best plan is obviously to not capture anything and just go straight for my king. Maneuvers like queen h4, queen f4, queen e3, queen takes king are just physically unstoppable. The best I can do is just to prevent as many of them as possible. Knight f3. He doesn't move his queen out. Bishop g4 is very dangerous. h3. I mean, he can still go bishop g4 as my pawn cannot capture due to my drawback. But who knows? Maybe he'll get scared. c6. Knight c3. Knight f6. d3. No need to develop the bishops too far outside, they cannot capture anyway. Queen b6. Aha! That threatens queen takes f2 checkmate in one as I cannot take his queen with my king. Therefore, queen d2. If queen takes f2, my queen will be able to make the recapture. Only my queen can defend an attack from his queen. Bishop e7. This game has absolutely no progress whatsoever. I have to be more aggressive. d4. Queen a6. Aha! That threatens queen takes f1 checkmate in one. Bishop d3. h5. d5. Queen b6 again. Okay, I think he's threatening queen takes b2, I can go b3 to avoid it, but I mean if his queen makes a capture then my queen will also be able to make captures. I can't let this game last for too long, he's gonna find another way to destroy me soon enough. Knight a5 random move. Queen e3 check. I honestly didn't see that. That forks my queen and king. Heck, if he takes my queen then the situation is also dead as his queen can then capture everything I have and there is absolutely nothing I can do. King f1. It's funny that now he can just go queen e1 instead of taking my queen, he saw it. King e2. Who knows, maybe he cannot make backward captures or something. Wait, what? Queen g5. Ha! So he indeed cannot take my king from behind. I don't know what kind of diabolical drawback that he has, but never mind. Oddball. You can only capture on odd-numbered moves. I see. Well anyway, second game, let's go. Devil on your shoulder. A devil is suggesting terrible moves for you to make. If you disobey it 7 turns in a row, you must obey it on the 8th. Very difficult, but I have played these games before. Reveal drawback to opponent. e4. e5. My opponent counter revealed. Pawn battle, lose if you have fewer pawns than your opponent. I win. Queen h5. Triple fork 3 pawns, it is physically impossible to defend this. Knight h6. Queen e5 takes a free pawn, but of course, I'll do it the fancy way. Well, sometimes we get an easy game against a bad drawback from opponent. Respect to this guy for revealing his diabolical drawback. Third game, let's go. Third game, we are finally reaching the 7000 rated checkpoint. Edgelord must have at least as many pieces on the rim as your opponent. Reveal drawback to opponent. Knight a3. e5. Okay, I didn't think it through. Knight retreats. Alright, that was my bad. I was AFK before the game begins, so I only had a few seconds left before making the first move, didn't have enough time to think about it. But it's alright, it's not like I'm gonna lose just because of messing up the first move of the game. d5. e3. Knight c6. That removes one opponent's piece from the rim, which means now I can go knight a3. Bishop takes a3. B takes a3. The point is to trade off my knight for his bishop, which brings my b pawn to the a file, adding one more pawn to the rim and makes it harder for my opponent to win this game by taking advantage of my drawback. Knight a5. Knight h3. Same thing as the other side. He also takes. G takes h3. Ha! Out of nowhere, now my rim counter is 2 more than his. I can start developing the other pieces without worrying too much about the drawback. Who knows that sometimes having double isolated flank pawns is actually the best thing that can happen in a chess game. Knight g6. Rook g1. An open file, I mean of course I'll make use of it. g6. Rook b1. b6. Bishop b2. e4. Okay, I think that I'll keep my dark bishop on this diagonal for a while. I mean, he literally weakened his dark squares, so there is no reason to move the bishop anywhere else. Bishop to a1. Adding one more count to my drawback while keeping it on this diagonal. Castle. Bishop e2. It won't be easy to make progress though. This drawback forces me to keep my pieces on the rim instead of the center, which completely goes against the entire rule of thumb of developing pieces to the center of the board. Queen d7. Aha! That blunders a knight, but if I take that knight, his queen can take my rim pawn on h3, which puts the game in significant danger as I don't think I can effectively defend everything on the rim. I'll defend the pawn first. He defends his knight. Okay, let's start an attack. h4. I'm not sure about this though. If this pawn dies it is also really bad for my drawback. Knight d7. Bishop g5. Queen d6. h5. g5. That blunders a horsey. If queen takes bishop there is rook takes g5 checkmating 1. h6. I'll retreat. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that side. I was too focused on attacking him and completely forgot about defending my flank pawns. This is really bad. The score is even. One more capture and I lose. Rook retreats. Queen takes a2. It's even again. Bishop h3. Okay, at least now he cannot just immediately win. Oh my god, this is just absolutely insane. g4. I cannot take this pawn. An equal score, he will sack his queen for immediate victory. Bishop f1 is kinda forced. Queen takes a1. Aha! Finally. That blunders a queen. Ha! I win. c5. That blunders a king. Queen takes g4 check. King h7. Queen g7. Checkmate in 1. 2 wins and 1 loss. Drawback chess speed run today. 100% win rate.